Good morning YouTube. So with today's video I'm going to give you 10 great underrated cheapies for under $40 USD. Now you're going to have some warm weather fragrances while you're going to have some colder season scents as well. So let's just kick it off with number 1. This is probably the oldest one in this list, but man, it's pretty damn good. Calvin Klein Escape. Now this stuff here I believe was launched either 1991 or like 1993, right around there, but it definitely does have that cologne vibe, that 90s cologne vibe. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? I grew up in the 90s, so this stuff is really good. So this has melon, eucalyptus, mango, which are all very prominent. More eucalyptus than the pear, but also eucalyptus and mango, I would say, are gonna be the two most prominent notes out of the 3. But there's also C notes, clary sage, oak moss, birch, sandalwood, and like 10 other notes. There's something like 18 to 20 notes in this fragrance. What this pretty much is, it's a woody citrus, aquatic marine type of scent with like a muskiness to it. Very airy, a little ozonic, super casual. That's all this one is. This fragrance is pretty much escaping your stress. It's a feel-good scent in my opinion. So when it's really hot, this will do very well. This will bounce off your skin, right? You can easily wear this to work and you can easily wear this to school. Just the only drawback with this is that this will be older than all the students, unless you're like a student who's my age, of course, right? But I do think that a young man could wear this, no problem. So if you don't mind 90s cologne vibes, this is one that I actually urge you to check out. So fresh, clean, aromatic, a little marine, woody for sure. White t-shirt and jeans, that's what I'm pretty much picturing. And longevity is going to be about 4 to 6 hours, generally 4 to 5. Fragrance number 2, this is not a bad fragrance that never really caught on. When I came into this community watching back in like 2011, 2012, this was getting some mention, but it never really took off. It just kind of got forgotten. It's from Davidoff. No, it's not cool water, but that's going to be hot water. This is polar opposite than all the cool waters. Because cool water is spring and summertime, this is a fall and winter time. So this has patchouli, styrax. The styrax does add like a resinous, balsamic-y touch. It's got paprika, which is front and center. Basil, benzoin, and wormwood as well. So it's masculine, it's a little mature. I think that you can wear this with a suit and tie. Nothing overly formal, but you could wear it to work. But you could also wear this with a black tee and a leather jacket. It just has a bit of a bad boy feel in some ways. It just does. Longevity, not great, but it's not bad. Is about 5 to 6 hours. Fragrance number 3, if you like blue scents, you might like this one here. Mercedes-Benz Man Blue. So if you like D'Eau Sauvage without the price tag, this is your go-to. This is pretty much D'Eau Sauvage without the ambroxan. Just more lavender than anything. So it's got lavender, black pepper, bergamot, woods, musk, tonka bean, and amber. So again, pretty much just D'Eau Sauvage without the price tag and without the ambroxan. You would think that there's ambroxan in it because it's ultra fresh, but it's just that extra dose of lavender in this one here. So you're gonna get the bergamot, the pepper, you're gonna get like the ambery vibe. Really nice, and for like $40 or less, you really can't complain. Spring, summertime, longevity, good, 6 to 7 hours. Fragrance number 4, just never really caught on, but the brand is definitely a cheapie brand. Perry Ellis 18. Now, if you're a young man, this might resonate a little bit more with your demographics, and this is more of a spring and summer scent. Birch, sandalwood, geranium, citruses, C notes, spices, and so on. What it is, it's just a citrusy, aquatic, marine, spicy scent. It's casual. It's just casual. You can wear it with a white t-shirt and jeans to a pool party, to the beach, but also to school. Longevity, 4 to 5 hours. If I'm speaking a little bit faster, it's actually because my camera is going to be dying very shortly. But fragrance number 5 is going to be Kenneth Copper Black. Now this is a great sexy cheapie for the fall and winter times. So this one here has like bourbon whiskey, cedar, vanilla, warm spices, apple, ginger, leather, and so on. So what it pretty much is, it's like an ambery vanillic woody scent with a little bit of a boozy leather undertone. It's not overly leathery, nor is it overly boozy, but it's actually quite sexy. It's actually kind of nice. And if you have smelt Montblanc Legend Night, then you already know what this one smells like. Longevity is going to be about 5 to 7 hours. Batteries change, so let's slow it down. Fragrance number 6 is going to be Bentley Momentum Unlimited. This is a great spring scent, but I do think that it can be worn all year if you work in an office. This is a prime work scent in my opinion. Whether it's white collar or blue collar. Me, blue collar, can easily wear this on the bus. So this fragrance here has apple, grapefruit, cardamom, leather, vetiver, musk, and ambroxan. I also think it has birch. So what this fragrance is pretty much like a woody, citrusy, aromatic with a little bit of leather. Very nice, very underrated, doesn't get a lot of mention. And it's not a banger, you know, it's got some heavy notes like leather, but also some of the woods. You would think it would be a little bit heavier, but it's actually kind of nice. It's light, but it can be heavy for the summertime. Now some people on Fragrantica state that this is more of a summer scent. When it's like a summer night, perhaps I would say, but for me it just feels like it would be a spring scent. But prime work scent, you know, but you could wear it pretty much for any situation, but I wouldn't really wear it for something formal. You could wear it with a suit and tie, but again, for work. A longevity is good as well. It's about 6 to 7 hours. And also, if you're a student, you could wear this, but it feels more of a university than high school. Fragrance number 7, ooh, this one is actually one of my favorites from this list. Montblanc Emblem Absolu. If you have smelled Boss Bottle, then you already have an idea as to what this one smells like. But with Boss Bottle, it has apple. This doesn't have apple. It might, but it has like fruity notes as listed. It also has pear, but what makes it a little bit different is going to be that honey. The honey in this is actually quite silky, smooth, it's nice. Like for a fragrance that's like 30 bucks, it actually smells really good. And it's sweet, it's playful, it's sexy, I'd say a little classy. I do think that you can wear this with a suit and tie, but nothing for something that's overly formal. If you're going out on a date, you know, and you wear a suit and tie, I think that you can wear this no problem. It could be worn to work, it could be worn to school. I think that this would be a great fragrance for someone who's in university. But myself, I did state I really like it. I'm 45. Fall, winter, spring, longevity, 6 to 7 hours. Fragrance number 8 was a total blind buy, and man, did it pay off. Original Penguin Signature Blend. This, pimento, sea salt, leather, it's got martini, ice, like as in ice cube, not the wrapper, okay? Green notes, and I believe like maybe some bergamot or some mandarin. What it pretty much is a warm, spicy, salty leather with a little bit of green undertones to it. Really nice, really surprising. I did not think that I would really like it all that much, and it was like the note combination is very different as well, because like sea salt and leather, throw in that pimento, it's kind of weird how it really works out, but it does. It smells a little bit more mature than the other fragrances from this brand, so I'm thinking like late 20s. If you're in your early 20s and you like it, then wear it by all means. But for me, this is really like a work scent, a prime work scent, very much like this one here. It's actually kind of masculine and mature, but you could wear this with a leather jacket and a t-shirt, white t-shirt, not a black, but you can wear it with a black t-shirt, but a white t-shirt and leather jacket with this would go very well actually. Longevity, good, 6 to 7 hours, spring and fall. Fragrance number 9, I am quite surprised that I have this in my collection, and I'm quite surprised that my dad had it in his collection. It was actually like, he ended up giving it to me after my mom gave it to him, which was like, wow, what? This is an older scent that came out in like 98 or 99. Michel Germain DEAUVILLE. So this brand is known for their sexuel line. I find that the brand itself, it's kind of cheesy. That's just me. They do have some good scents though. They really do. Like Sugar Daddy, is it Sugar Daddy? Is actually surprisingly really good. Sexual Steel, it's just like the names themselves. Just like, I'm cheesy. I am not gonna deny that. but the names come across as really cheesy. Dirty dad jokes, in a sense. I have loads of dirty dad jokes, trust me. Some of the stuff that I say, I can't even say on camera. But this stuff is surprisingly pretty damn good. So the main takeaway for this one here is going to be that orris root. The orris root does add like a powdery vanilla touch. But there's also amber, tobacco, sage, lavender, nutmeg, and a really nice clementine. So clementine is not the most common citrus, but it's actually used in this, and it's nice. But this scent here is like a powdery, fresh, ambery, woody scent. Surprisingly, Mom, I can't believe that my mom, rest her soul, rest in peace, Mom, I miss you quite a bit. But I'm surprised that she ended up giving this to my dad. Later on, she ended up giving him Bleu de Chardin, you know, better scent than this. But really surprised. This is more of a fall and spring scent, probably more spring than anything. So if you don't like powdery fragrances, this is one that you might not like. And fragrance number 10 is probably going to be the most expensive one, all right? Now, if you get like what I got, it's definitely under $40, but if you get like the regular size, you're probably looking at $42 to $45 USD. And that's going to be DUNHILL's Icon Racing Blue. Almost got my words mixed up there. This stuff here is actually really good. It smells a lot like Dolce & Gabbana, the one, whether it's EDT, EDP, don't really matter, but with sea salt and lime. The notes for this are going to be sea salt, lime. It's got like cardamom and coriander, driftwood, patchouli, I believe some neroli, and some geranium. I might be wrong with the geranium, but what it pretty much is, it's just like a warm, spicy, woody scent with a really nice lime and a salty tinge to it. It's really, really nice. It's quite sexy in all honesty. While the one is supposed to be a colder season scent, this is more of a warmer season. So spring and summertime, I think that you can wear it to work. Yes, I did state that it's sexy, but it does smell professional enough for the office, and it's not going to get you into trouble with HR, so don't worry, it's not going to drop any panties. You know, for all those guys that think that panty droppers, that's such bullshit. Like those complimented and top 10 panty droppers are like the lamest video ideas right now. But if you are looking for compliments, you might get the odd one with this, but it depends on your wardrobe, your manners, your everything, all right? Your demeanor. So whatever us influencers say, take us with a grain of salt, please. Especially if you are young and you see a hot looking influencer that says these are gonna get you the compliments, these are gonna get you the girls. Please, young men, I am telling you now, as an older man who was once young, been there, done that, take them and us with a grain of salt. Test them out, and if it doesn't work for you, don't get disappointed, don't get mad, and please do not go down that rabbit hole of manosphere. God, holy shit, you're gonna become angry and frustrated. You wanna know why? Because I'm angry and frustrated. Longevity, 6 to 7 hours. I got some stuff off my man boobies. I'm sure I pissed off a few people with that manosphere stuff, but it's the honest truth. Please don't even go down that stuff. But if you want to see other videos on these fragrances, actual reviews, they will all be down in the description box below. And if you want to see other top cheapie lists, check out this side here. And guys, again, take everybody in this YouTube realm with a grain of salt. Form your own opinion. If you like the list and the message, leave me one of these. Thank you for your time, take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.